Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello,
Gorgeous,
Kimi
gorgeous
bro.
evening. The
Welcome to the
skies are
stream.
clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere
और कैसे हो
frenetic. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So that's got things underway. Well, quality clearly deserted him
I'm also
at
good,
the
bro.
crucial moment.
The movement was
हमने
good, but the pass
we
lacked authority.
now come back to YouTube channel again. फिर से come back कर रहे हैं भाई.
Decent strike,
देखते
kept
हैं इस
it
बार क्या
fizzing
चल
low.
होता है.
Milan with the corner, there first. Defending of the desperate variety. He's had a hit! That's really well cleared. Adams can get it clear.
That's a good pass.
Oh, what a ball! Beckenbauer demonstrating again that he is the real constant in this side, indeed in this game, completing 400 appearances here today.
Well, this couldn't have happened to a better player, Peter. I say big congratulations to him. Someone who's told me on many occasions that his greatest motivation to keep playing is the love of the game. That's what it's all about.
Pirlo. Beckenbauer makes the interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he cuts out the supply. And they can counter here. Bellingham. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's a fabulous ball. Bellingham. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's Del Piero! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Ball.
Pedri. David Villa. And Mateus. And here's Messi. He's got to be in here. Big chance!
वाह बढ़िया counter बढ़िया goal.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
अब करेंगे
The first goal of
Come
the
back.
game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the
51.
net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Guti. That's a little off target. Now it's Del Piero. And the shot!
Oh, crossbar.
And it's hoisted clear.
और हाँ आओ और क्या भाई क्या हालचाल मैं सीख ली हूँ ब्रो
Pirlo. Aimed beyond the defence.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Beckenbauer making here his 400th
रियल
appearance.
बात मार दी कोई दिक्कत नहीं
And the first 45 minutes are up. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Join me in wishing a
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of
और भाई क्या चल
questions
रहा है
have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
substitution in progress.
And we're underway again.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And Del Piero!
बहुत ढीला दो शॉट.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Del Piero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Messi.
पहले तो एक गोल मार के काम खत्म करते हैं इनका.
And here's Cantona. Very nicely. Cantona!
बच्चा यार.
Oh, denied brilliantly.
Cantona is offering a wry smile there.
Beckham to take it as usual. Has a shot. A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Ruben Neves. Bellingham. Oh, that's a key interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
अकेले अकेले अरे कहाँ अकेले
Beautiful
कैंटोना से
simplicity
मार.
about this contest.
भाई ट्राई किया था
Winning
यार.
on one side, dogged defence on the other.
एक और गोल खा गया.
Really well taken goal.
और ऋतुराज भाई क्या हालचाल.
And there's the goal they've been looking for.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Things starting to look very... Cantona! Oh, they can break here.
सेलिब्रेशन तो खास नहीं भाई.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Quality ball. Back into the middle. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
फिनिश नहीं कर रहा अभी कैंटोना भाई.
Haaland. No, that's been intercepted.
अरे
Well, the
ऐसा
runner's
पास
been
डालेगा तो
sold
गोल
a
खा
little
ले
bit
सही.
short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
अरे यार.
And that's really well
और क्या हालचाल
manoeuvred.
मेरे दोस्तों.
There's the hit! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, what a climb!
भाई मेरे साथ हुआ क्या था लास्ट वाला गेम मैंने थोड़ा सा बीच में बंद कर दिया था. मेरे को लग रहा गेम वाला स्क्रिप्टेड हो रहा
And
है.
surely that settles it.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Number 19.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Number 14.
And it's Del Piero. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ruben Neves. And here's... And the shot! Now in for the pieces!
अब तो कंफर्म हो गया है.
Substitution for Milan. Number 8. Guti.
Milan have their third corner.
Ruben Neves. Coming on the
It's
field.
a mighty effort! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in.
16. Rodri. There will be 5
Driving
minutes
forward.
time.
Del Piero. And Del Piero! Lacking in accuracy. Rodri. Oh, no joy this time. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what...
मैच 2 देखते हैं अब क्या होगा। हंगाम इंटर मियामी। वाह गिलार्ड बेल 106। मतलब मेडलिट वालों ने एक के साथ ही जस्टिस किया है मेडलिट के कार्ड में भी, और गिलार्ड बेल एटलीस्ट एक 106 दिया है भाई। इतना अगर
So
रोनाल्डो
welcome
आ
one
जाए
and
तो
all
लोग ना,
to a
लोग
picturesque evening here. A clear night,
भिड़ा
all
जाएंगे।
the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So that's got things underway. Milan finding their passes. Could move up a gear here. Oh, Red, nice interception.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker, easily one of the fastest players around. And remember all that beautiful technical football that was done at speed, because he always had that pace in his game. And remember his aerial strength too. He was very, very good heading a football.
He's had a shot!
और जी
And
गोल
he's straight offside.
ऑफसाइड। लक है भाई, लक।
Mbappe. Ruben Neves. And it's Xavi Alonso. Interesting ball. Del Piero has it in a wide position. He's gone for goal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Del Piero really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Shot at goal! Goal! Milan!
Milan clearly executed that with
और
considerable
एक आराम से
confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
गोल गया ये वाला।
The goal scored for Milan after 19 minutes.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Nicely weighted ball. Messi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Puyol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nice ball, and he's in here. That's a decent clearance. And the pass is intercepted. De Bruyne. Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Big header! And again! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Full of big climbing.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Casillas clears. Guti. Fiddles it through. And he's there to belt it away. Taken back almost at once.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. So your views on the first half?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Milan head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Substitution in progress.
And we're underway again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
No way through there. Xavi Alonso. And here's Del Piero. And it's Guti. Now it's Mbappe.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Rummenigge! And he's really put himself on the line here. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries to get it clear, played out towards the right wing. Costa Curta attempts a clearance. Oh, good ball. Del Piero! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Del Piero clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, easy pickings there. Threads one in. Dixon.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Beckenbauer. Cruyff. Gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And it's Guti. Can he get it through?
Oh, that was expansive.
Rummenigge! Denied by an instinctive save.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, and he's through the middle.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! He's got a goal! Do not write them off. Back they come.
After 81
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Number 9, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 14, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field, number 19, Bellingham. Number 25, Johan Cruyff.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Bellingham! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Bellingham fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Cruyff. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Beckenbauer gets it away. Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And there goes the final whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So it's away we go then. Now it's Del Piero. That's a shade optimistic. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Neymar, and he's managed to get free. Oh, that's a fine interception.
It's always nice to see the silky smooth skills of Robert Pires.
A really exceptional talent, and he could play alongside anyone.
Yeah, I'll go along with that. And I think when it comes to his position, I'm going to say probably space is it.
Real chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Perez. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Threads one in. Bellingham could try cutting inside here. He's had a hit! No way through, so... And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has been knocked clear. He's tried one! Goal! Milan!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now that looks a decent ball. It could be in here. And Del Piero! And he hits the net. And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, how's that for a class finish?
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Beckham. And he's straight offside. Oh, well played. Played out to the right. Bellingham. Now it's Guti. And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Bellingham. Cafu clears it away. Drogba. And he cuts out the supply. Aimed beyond the defence. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, that's fabulous. Climbs up big. Decent enough try.
Bellingham did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Del Piero. That's a sharp pass. And they win it back again. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Schneider plays a sharp little ball here. Rummenigge stood his ground strong. There's the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Milan are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Milan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And the game has already resumed here. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Works it forward. Beckenbauer, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Perez. Perez finds himself offside. And he's only too happy to take that back. Costa Curta. Bellingham. Adams gets across to intercept that.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that's another good win of the ball. Now who's going to be first to this? De Bruyne. Milan in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Goes looking wide. Del Piero. He's picked his way through. Del Piero! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
The attendance for this
Milan
match was
find a
80,000.
position of real strength now. Cafu. Now it's Perez. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And smartly reclaimed. And it's Beckham. Looking for options for movement. Ruben Neves. Oh, played right into his path. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Played out to the left flank. Rummenigge. Guti. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, it's come loose. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Del Piero.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Del Piero. Del Piero! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Beckenbauer gets it clear, and the counter is on. He can run onto that. He is through here. And claimed it back swiftly.
Substitution for Milan. Number 8, Guti. Number 9, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 19,
Beckenbauer with the clearance.
coming on the field.
Milan
Number
are
22,
almost home and dry now.
Number 25, Johan Cruyff.
Looking for the runner. Now it's Schneider. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Nice defending, physical and effective. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. There's the hit! In he goes again! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And that will be the final act. Milan really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing.
शिवम भाई तू देख रहा है क्या अभी भी? Ajju 464.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And already we're underway here. He has found the way through. They want to be quick to... And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
It's loose now, and they want to get it back. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter...
Mbappe! Ruben, he's got the shot away! And he's there to belt it away. Rijkaard, well seen, saw that coming. Roberto Carlos, he's looking to set free a runner. Ah, such a clever touch. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Bellingham. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe, there's the hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Just eases him off the ball, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Threads one in. And now they can clear their lines. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Mbappe. Kimmich. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe looking to run onto it. Griezmann.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Bellingham. This might spell danger. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Milan would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
There's the start of the second half.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's heaved it away. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Beckham. Rummenigge. Cantona. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's Bellingham. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against her, and he's had a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Del Piero is offering a right smile there.
This match was 81,007.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Now the finish! He has done it!
हेलो अभिषेक भाई
2 up now,
Welcome to the
and
stream.
they are cruising.
ओ माइक ऑफ था
No
इसलिए कुछ बोल नहीं
space,
पाया मैं
no problem. You just
बोले एक
cannot
गोल खा
stop him.
चुके हैं
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bellingham, over to the left.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Aimed beyond the defence. He's in plenty of space here. Del Piero. Foot in. Pedri. Oh, easy pickings there. That's a lovely, neat pass. Kvaratskhelia. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Ruben Neves. Interesting ball. Rummenigge. Messi. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Cantona. Now it's Del Piero. Tries a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he's managed to get free. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And he cuts out the
पेन ऑन
supply.
करना पड़ेगा
That's that, the end.
बहुत की
Performance of
गलत काम हुई।
perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. Your final thoughts,
ओ
Jim?
हो गया
Well, there
कनेक्ट।
was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything
मेरा
the
मैच थोड़ा
players
बुरा हाल
were
में
trying to
बाकी
do.
चलता है इतना तो। And guys, for friendly game, लाइक करें, फॉलो करें, कमेंट तो छोड़ ही दे 1v1 के लिए। चार्ली रवि इस मैच के हमारे अपोनेंट। इस बार कोशिश करेंगे जीत जाए मैच, और कोई ऑप्शन नहीं है अब। वी हैव टू चांस गेट अ विन।
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So it's away we go then. Schneider stood up well to him there. Schneider was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's got the shot away! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's gone forward. David Villa. David Villa! Aimed in towards the centre. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Del Piero.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Can he get it through? Oh, perfectly measured that. Mbappe is flagged offside.
ऑफसाइड हो चुकी है गेम में। गेम भी प्रो ही था, मतलब किस लेवल पे तो साउंड ले लिया गेम का।
Schneider going
जूड
face to face
बेलिंगम
with his
और
great
ले ले
rival.
भाई।
And he's gone looking for safety. That has been slung wide.
डेथ तो फुल बॉल, ब्रेक
Forwards and
पास
with
डाल के
intent.
भाई।
Schneider. That has been cut short. Kunde is there to clear. Milan are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it.
That's
Del Piero!
बच गया।
Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
He's through here. Mbappe!
वाह, नाइस गोल।
They've done it!
एंड अपोनेंट तो परफॉर्म करेगा ही,
Right back in
सेलिब्रेशन भी
business.
अच्छा गोल मारा।
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Is it just me or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Rummenigge! Goal, Milan! And they get themselves in front! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Milan take the lead. And it's Neymar. Rummenigge. Del Piero. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Beckham. Rummenigge providing an outlet on that flank. Milan with the corner, they're first. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Neymar. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Scholes. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains...
David Villa! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourself. There's none of that. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he's intervened well there. Del Piero. He's tried one! They want to be quick to recover this. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Schneider. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Schneider unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
The attendance for this match was 80,953.
Ruben Neves. And here's Schneider. It's Schneider! Goal! Milan! And again they hit the front. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He's got away. This might... Rummenigge! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Done delicately. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Scholes gets across and deals with it. Milan are looking to break at pace. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Real chance! And that would have won it.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Substitution for Milan. Number 5. Neymar.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Scholes. Number 23. Beckham. Number 3.
Bellingham.
Conte. Number 20.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Coming on the field.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
15. Messi. Number 19.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Number 10. Substitution in progress.
Bellingham. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Substitutions taking place.
And that's definitely not his best. Van Dijk with the clearance. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they can counter here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Has been indicated.
Kimmich cuts it out. Mohamed Salah. And that's really well manoeuvred. David Villa. He's picked... Now the finish! Dixon gets it away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Milan pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Milan really were very impressive in the way they found pockets of space in those key areas. They were able to get the runners in, and that...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Interesting ball. That's a nicely measured... Real chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rummenigge. And he's intervened well there. Rodri. Looking for options for movement.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the pass is intercepted.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Pirlo. Oh, good-looking ball. Rashford. Rummenigge.
Such good technique.
And he's got the shot away! And that has been cleared. Now it's Del Piero. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Vieira. Oh, good and the shot! It's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides.
And he's had a hit! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! A finish of true class! Into the lead once more!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
And he's done it again! He's got his second! So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Rodri. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. Half an hour played now. Roberto Carlos. Schneider. Oh, good read. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Shot a goal! And yes, it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Del Piero duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. Vieira. Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Rummenigge.
There will be 3 minutes.
Good
added
running,
time.
strong and purposeful. And it's Del Piero. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He has found the way through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And we hit half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Milan head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead.
Number 4, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Number 18, Erling Haaland.
And the counter is on. Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass, looking for the runner. Del Piero. Schneider. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Araujo. It's Roberto Carlos. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's a sharp pass. Bellingham. Can he get away here? Haaland. Haaland! That was mighty close.
Substitution on the field. Number 39.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Bellingham. Number 10, Messi.
Rummenigge being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
17, Palmer. Substitutions taking place.
Pirlo.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Ruben Neves couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Son Heung-min. Beckenbauer, spread out to the left. Threads one in. Del Piero. Van Dijk simply refused to be outdone there. Pirlo. Haaland. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Rodri. Oh, they can break here. Palmer. Chance here to counter. And it's Pirlo. And he was quick to react. Works it forward. Rummenigge. He is through here. And the keeper's in command. And he's let fly. And that is a routine catch.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And that is a little undercooked. And that's really well manoeuvred. That pass has been well intercepted. Schneider.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Good effort from distance. And that is the last effort of the game. Milan are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Rummenigge, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Another episode of this age-old... He's having a go! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Inter really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costacurta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball, being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, that's a key interception.
They've got to make this nice and quick. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left...
It's Totti! And again! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Chouameni spots it and intercepts. Cantona. Bellingham. Milan, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Stoichkov. Cantona. And now the hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Schneider. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's in, shot, and the shot! Goal, Milan! And Milan have the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Costa Curta. Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now the finish! Yes, it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Cantona! It's in! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And we hit half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. It's Schneider! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Milan were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
And here's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Schneider! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Attendance for this match was 80,314.
Schneider. Cantona. Oh no, this does not look good. Milan are looking to break at pace. Good effort from distance. He won't be happy with that one. Cantona! And he comes up trumps again. And here's Cantona. And here's a chance. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Inter Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Nicked it back promptly. Played back in. Maradona. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Maradona.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Has a look and plays it forward. Back into the middle. Milan can breathe again. Just.
Well, that tackle...
Can he put it away? It's a goal! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
David Villa. Milan moments now away from seeing this one out. Rummenigge. Cantona. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Milan can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Saviola. Guardiol. That's really well cleared. Out for a throw.
Substitution.
Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. He's had a shot. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's that, the end. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.